Hello everyone, in today's video, I'll show you on how you can connect your Thrustmaster to PS5. Now it's going to be extremely simple, but it is highly recommended to update the firmware of the actual controller first because it will not work properly if you go ahead and use it out of the box. So just simply search for your controller model, and in here you want to click firmware, and then you will be able to actually get and download the firmware right here. So just click on it, and then it has the official instruction on how you can do this. So just follow this step-by-step instruction, and then let's proceed by actually installing the controller onto our PS5. Now from there, I'm referring to the official documentation and instructions on how we can do this. So after doing everything, basically assembling everything, and then making sure that everything is connected, the first thing that you actually want to do is to turn on your PS5. So that's the first step. And then the second way on how you can simply go ahead and do this is to then make sure that all of the cables on your Thrustmaster right here is connected. So it goes something like this. So we have the RJ14 cable, which is going to be this one. And then you just want to make sure that this specific cable is connected to both of your pedals. So we have the B cable, and then we have the G cable. From there, of course you want to plug it onto a wall outlet, and then you want to connect the USB-C to USB-A onto your PS5. So basically this is the whole step right here. It's extremely simple. And then after making sure that everything is connected, you then want to press the power on button right here. So it's going to be this one. From there, you then want to press the PlayStation button on the actual controller, and then most likely your controller will then go ahead and calibrate itself. So don't go ahead and mess with the calibration, just wait for it to finish and stabilize, and from there you should be good to go. The base screen will turn on and it will show something like this, and then all you have to do is to press the mode button, and you can toggle between modes by using the up and down buttons right here. And then we have the PlayStation Mode 1, PlayStation Mode 2, PC Mode, and then that's going to be it. Now, you want to go ahead and try the PlayStation Mode 1, and then if that didn't work, you could also try the PlayStation Mode 2. Now, from there, you should be good to go. It's that simple, but once again, let me remind you that updating the firmware, it's extremely important. If this video has been helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and follow us for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.